welcome to my channel. What's up, c'est passé? So today I'm gonna teach you how to make Haitian legume. So let's get started. So there's different way to make Haitian legume. So today I'm gonna teach you how to make legume militant, also known as Haitian squash. So these are all the ingredients that we require. So we're starting here with collard green. And then this is militant, also known as coyote squash. Here we have parsley. Here we have orange sour, or in Creole we call that orange stew. And that's green onion. So here we have thyme. If we show you how that looks. So we have onion, Maggi, that's some type of spice, and then here we have garlic and hot pepper, and then here we have our carrots. So moving forward, this is the beef that we're gonna be using, beef mixed with bone. That's very important for the taste. This is Haitian spice. We mixed and make that. And here we got garlic, plus black pepper, oil, olive oil, tomato paste, which we're gonna be using with the beef. So guys, this is my first step. Starting the Haitian legume. So here we got beef. This is important for the legume, and you want to clean that. And these are bones. These bones tend to be very good for the beef, for the legume itself. So we're gonna clean that first. And then this is sour orange, we call that in 3. And watch your finger as you do this. And you take the first one, you just wab it over the first piece, put it on the side, and then the next one. That, what I do, it help kill this funky smell on the beef. That's what we do when we make legume. Although after you washing all the bone, cleaning all the bone, you can switch and take more pieces of orange to continue to clean it. The reason you wanna clean beef with orange, you don't wanna put lime or other thing in it. That make the beef soft, and then it give it a sweet little taste you could not imagine, and that also important for the legume. So here we go. We keep cleaning our beef. You notice that I have a little piece left. I'll show you what I'm doing. Now we finished cleaning, so we're going to rinse it. Now we pour regular water. Now we're going to prepare. Now that after we wash the beef, so we want to start putting some of the Haitian spice in there to mix it. Then we put a little garlic powder. The main ingredient of any seasoning is garlic, black pepper, which I'm about to. Okay. Then we put some salt. Don't want to put a lot, just a little. Now, last, we're gonna take a little orange juice, sour orange juice into it. Then you mix it. Although there's another way you could do that. We put a little olive oil. We also add a little piece of tomato paste for colorful reason. We want this to look orange by the time our beef is done. So if you want, you could drop a little bit of water, not a lot, into your thing. We're gonna put this back onto the stove for at least 20 minutes, boil in slow cooking. Okay, now we seasoning, prepare, marinate. Now we put this on the stove. We're gonna cook that for 20 minutes on slow cooking. And you make sure you put the lid over to cover it and let it boil for 20 minutes. But you gotta keep your eyes on it to see if the water dry. After 10 minutes, you gotta change the beef sides and then stir it like you're almost roasting the beef to make it look nice and orange, kind of colorful thing. Now after your first few boil, maybe after 10 minutes, you uncover the beef. You see what's the color look like, how it's starting to be orange. So you wanna flip at least, change them sides or stir it for that matter, but not yet. Now we can change them position if you want to. Okay, so I want to show you what that look like, because eventually we're gonna roast this after a while to start giving it a brown color, and then with this a little dark orange color that will help the legume color itself. Okay, now you cover it back to continue let it to boil, dry the water out. Okay. Now that, remember I was saying you want the beef to look brown, nice color with this nice beautiful orange sauce here. You see, this is what you need. So once you got that, you keep flipping it different side to give this color on low cooking. Now you're ready when you prepare the vegetables itself to pour it in there to start the real legume. But right now this is the color, the look that you want from the beef. Okay? Now we done preparing the beef. Now I'm gonna show you how to prepare the vegetable. I tend to prepare the vegetable separate from the beef, then later on I'll combine them. Now I'm about to show you how to cut the collard green and then the thyroid squash. So the way I usually do, there's two ways. You could wear gloves when you're skinning the coyote, the charity, because there's a milk in it. If you don't want to wear gloves, you do it under the water pouring over your hand. So now I'm using glove instead. So you start like this to remove the skin. So if you want, you can go around whichever way you want, so long you use these tools to remove the skin. Next, you're gonna cut this slice in the middle. You could do that over the bottle by hand, just be careful with your hand. And then you remove this little part here. That's what we call about cleaning. And then that little seed, you just remove that. And then like that. That's what we call a nice clean militon or charity. So that's that. Now we done cleaning the charity. Now this is the collard green. I'm going to show you how I prepare the collard green myself, which is on right now. I use this technique. You could use that. So you have a number of them stacking on top of each other, right, to go quicker. And you could run the knife in the middle like that, right? And then you flip the rest on top, run it again. Everybody have their own technique. And then fold it again, and then start chopping it. And if you don't want to put collard green, you can always do it with cabbage. That's another good one. So now we've done chopping this, we move them back into the bowl. So now we prepare to cook the vegetable separately. Now that we done, we're gonna cook the vegetable. So what you wanna do, you wanna put the vegetable in the pot. And then you wanna add a little water in the middle to give it a chance to sweat, to boil. And then you take some of those collard green, you cover the top. In case there isn't enough space, you can boil your collard green separate. So at this point, you could do that. And I like to, you notice that the carrots stay with the skin. I'm gonna cook the carrot for 15 minutes or 10 minutes. The reason I do that with the skin, there's a sweetness into the carrot. When you put it in with coyote, it tastes very good and it's sweet. So if you remove the skin and boil it, it washes the sweetness away. So I'm gonna cook this carrot for 10 minutes with the skin and then take it out. So this is why I place the carrot on top, and then we're gonna put that on fire. Okay, now we put both pot vegetables. So you notice that there isn't enough space on this pot, so I put the rest of the collard green on a separate pot. So we cover it, and both we're gonna let it boil and cook for at least 20 minutes. Check them out, see if they cook enough, and turn off the fire by then. So right now we put everything on boil point, and it's gonna be about 15-20 minutes to check them out. Now that we're done boiling the vegetable, the militon, or otherwise called charity squash, so we gotta drain it, pour the water out. So what we do, we bend it over and remove any extra water into it. Now we're going to use a smasher. We're gonna try to smash the charity. Now let's try to add some collard green. See if we can mix them smash them together. If you find that you have too much water, you can always drain. Turn on our fire again. Get this thing to heat up, and then we're gonna start pouring the vegetables in the meat and start putting the real legume itself together. Everything we done before was preparation to this. Now we're gonna put everything together and then get it cooked in a few minutes. Okay, now you could see we how the meat look like. We have a lot of nice little color here, right? So we're ready to pour the vegetable in there. There we go. So you go do that. If you don't mind, I have to pour the collard green, the rest of the collard green in there. Now there's two things we're gonna add to it. This is the hot pepper. So we're gonna drop the hot pepper in the middle. The Maggi. If you don't have it, you don't have to put it, because the main ingredient for this legume is garlic, black pepper, and the Haitian epice. But the main ingredient for most food, to me, garlic, black pepper, and salt. So once you got that, you know you're okay. Right now we can do that. I'm gonna put a very small amount of salt, and you can watch me. I don't intend to put a lot, a very little thing, just to give it a little salt for now. And I'm gonna cover that for 5 to 10 minutes to let everything mix together. Now we're going to prepare the rest of the stuff that's gonna go into the legume. And now you skin the carrot. What you wanna do is to, well, I don't like putting big chunk of that, and you call this. Okay, that's the carrot. Now we gotta add more stuff. What I will do in my case, sometimes I like to add a little onion. So you could slice 2 slices of onion. Okay, this you could do your own way. I'll do that. I find that helpful. And then half in the middle. Then I take that, put it next to this. With green onion, it's also a plus. If you don't put onion, that's fine. Your best thing is this. The green onion fit better to me in legume. You remove the excess leg. We don't need that. It's a little too much to deal with. Although, remember, you wash them quickly with water. And then you cut. All of those gonna be pouring in one shot. Now, parsley thyme. we got time. And then we're gonna take a few branches of parsley. Okay, but we don't really have to exaggerate. And what I usually do, take the thyme, mix with that, and then give it a tie together. That gonna add amazing fragrance, taste, smell into your legume, and then you put that together. Now we're checking on the progress of the legume. This is what it looks like now. We have to turn it, stir it, mix things together. And don't forget, you have to taste your food, right? Watch this. You wanna see how much salt you have to put? Oh, don't put. I check it. I feel like I need more salt. Yeah. But for now, we're gonna add a little more salt. Not a lot. Because you have to keep checking before you keep pouring more. Put a little butter. You could put any type of butter that you need, but this is the one we put a little piece. That's very helpful for that. Give it good taste. Then we put all of our parsley in there. Carrot, green onion, a little bit of onion. We're gonna mix these, let them cook and leave the taste behind. So we're gonna let this cook for another 5 minutes. We're gonna come back to check it out to see how we do. Okay, now we come back. We wanna check on our legume. Let's see how it is. Now, the last thing I'm gonna add to this, and then we're done with this. I'm gonna take some fresh garlic. So it's good at the end of your food. You add some fresh garlic into it, and you use that grate and you grate it. It's gonna spike your food. And then you kind of like mix it into it. Gotta taste where you are. Wonderful. So after all this hard work that you put in, this is what the food look like. So it looks good, it tastes good, there's some sweetness into it. You could put a little hot pepper into it to make it a little hot depending on your style. You can have that with brown rice or white rice, and depending on your style. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this was helpful, and this wonderful Haitian legume, and I hope you use this recipe, make some good legume, some good Haitian legume, and voila. Merci beaucoup et allez, au revoir.